design and talking about Spitzer Space Telescope. So Spitzer is one of the NASA's observation project launched in 2003. It can detect infrared radiation from space hot bodies such as exoplanets and space dust. It consists infrared array camera, multi-band imaging photometer, and infrared spectrograph, and it makes a huge contribution to discover exoplanets.
So as Joel has said, Spitzer was launched into space in 2003 from Florida, United States. As Spitzer is made to detect infrared radiation, it needs to be kept cold at all times so that its own heat does not obstruct infrared radiation detection. In order to do that, the location of Spitzer is the orbital path behind the Earth, where the temperature is only 35 Kelvin. This is because as the Earth orbits the Sun, most of the temperature from the Sun is absorbed by the Earth. This is so that Spitzer does not need to use excess coolants to keep itself cool to work.
Spitzer have been launched from NASA to fill the gap of the wavelength that is not available on the Earth, which is from 3 to 180 micron, which is infrared, which is located in this part.
So this is an overview design of the telescope. It mainly consists of two parts: the cryogenic telescope assembly and the spacecraft bus. In the cryogenic telescope assembly, firstly, the word cryostat means how the components work in very cold temperatures. Firstly, the cryostat that contains the 360 liters of helium. It can keep the components cool up to 1.4 Kelvin for more than 5 years. Then comes the outer shell, which surrounds the cryostat, and it has a black surface and a shiny surface to keep maximum heat away from Spitzer. Then comes the telescope, which is attached to the top of the cryostat. This has an 85 centimeter mirror and is made up of beryllium, which is a light yet very strong metal. Then comes the multiple instrument chamber, which is 20 centimeter high and 84 centimeter in diameter. This contains the 3 scientific instruments of Spitzer. The first scientific instrument is the infrared spectrograph. This is an imaging camera which has four arrays that can detect wavelengths at 4 different points. It is made up of indium and antimony, and it can know the temperatures of the object and record how it modifies over a period of time. After that comes the multiple imaging photometer. It is also an imaging camera, but it has a wider range from 24 to 160 microns. The detector arrays are made up of germanium and treated silicon. After that, the last scientific instrument is the infrared spectrograph. This records spectra and disperses the light from an object and ranges from 5.3 to 40 microns, as it says here. Then comes the spacecraft bus. It consists of mainly 2 parts, the solar panel and the spacecraft bus. The solar panel has 2 solar panels with 784 solar cells, both combined, and combined they convert 427 watts of electrical energy from sun's radiation. Now the spacecraft bus utilizes the power supply from the solar panel for communication and positioning of Spitzer. The spacecraft bus also contains the star tracker, which uses photocells to find the position of stars, which helps to position Spitzer in the correct position.
Spitzer, by using the 3 instruments, which doesn't have mentioned in the last part, and the command and data handling subsystem, sending and receiving information from the Earth, and it's like the brain of the telescope that's helped to organize the data and send it to the Earth. By using the flight computer, which have a short name, which is RAD 6000, which have been designed by NASA, Spitzer send the information to the Spitzer Space Center, which is located in California. Spitzer have transformed the data and the information by using the 2 antenna. One of them is high, which have a rate of 44, and the other one is the low, which have 22, rate of 22. Spitzer doing at least 4 communication time with the Earth every week. As every telescope have a function, Spitzer have a main function to detect and discover exoplanets. Exoplanets is the planet that is located outside our solar system and orbit its star. In 2016, Spitzer have discovered 7 Earth-sized planets that is located 14 20 light years from our Earth, and a system called TRAPPIST system, and it's have a high possibilities to have a water. In addition, in 2007, and for the first time, Spitzer have discovered and identified two of the exoplanets' atmosphere molecules. That is a significant step toward discover any planet that have any sort of life, which is water. And in addition, Spitzer have been launched for more than 50 years and have more than 20 discoveries, but here I mentioned the most important three. Firstly, Spitzer have discovered the largest ring around Saturn. Everyone knows Saturn because it's a unique planet because of its rings. The rings have been discovered by Spitzer is 40 times the diameter of the planet. In addition, Spitzer have discovered the most two distant black holes. Thirdly, Spitzer have made the first 360 view of our galaxy Milky Way.
As for the justification, politically, the government invests the Spitzer to make it more advanced for scientific exploration, and the international status will raise by the development of science technology. Economically, it is a huge project and requires thousands of staff, so it can provide employment. And also, it is allowed to carry less helium and when it working, so it can save money and resources. Scientifically, it has highly sensitive for infrared detection, so it can detect small stars. Those are hard to discover and exoplanet. In conclusion, Spitzer has loaned by NASA to cover the gap of infrared light, and it has an orbit behind the Earth. Europe, MIPS, and Earth help the telescope to detect the exoplanet outside the solar system. Because of this contribution, scientists have called Spitzer the exoplanet hunter. That's all. Thanks for listening.